Hello, welcome back to this this stream of Men's League One. Up in front of us, we've got Leeds Owls against Norwich Nighthawks. Nighthawks currently sitting top of the league. Leeds, I think, currently sitting in 6th as it stands before today. I'm Sam Ward, and I'm joined by
Catherine Thomas. So just had a hit on Nick Ball for Leeds there, so that puts Nighthawks 6 players against 5, and now with 3 balls in hand. Single ball there, doesn't find Garland, hopped over. 3 balls to Leeds. What will they do with this? Single from Dumbrell. Johnson makes contact. Goshawk Dumbrell, excuse me.
It's a mouthful, I will say.
Yeah.
Over piece here. Couple of early exchanges. Block
Big
up in
block
the air
from
from Johnson.
Oh, but Garland's been hit on the far side.
Yeah, Garland got pre-thrown by Borley. Nighthawks re-established their one-player advantage.
Block from Walsh.
In the middle from Walker onto Walsh. 3 balls on Goshawk Dumbrell, makes the hit. Big athleticism to jump to get particularly high, but not quite high enough. Wolf, Wagstaff, and Walker left on for Leeds.
Let's try saying that 3 times fast.
After a few pints.
Yeah.
2 balls blocks out from Borley.
Good pressure from Nighthawks.
Does well to protect the rest of his team with him being the sole ball retriever, sole ball holder.
No hit on Wolf. Steps over. Johnson goes to the pre-throw but unsuccessful.
Good discipline from Leeds to reset with possession here. They've already got a. They do throw in a slightly sporadic 3-ball attack, but Meaden's cut some real shapes to get away from it.
Wolf looking for a cheeky single.
Yeah, catches everyone unawares and realises that he can. It might be a risk worth taking, not on this occasion, making contact. 2 balls looking for Wolf, doesn't quite find him.
Got a ball in the crowd, so there'll be a 3rd ball coming in. There we go. Yep, so 2 players advantage to Nighthawks currently. Leeds looking to find their way back in. Wagstaff goes with a low ball, hopped over by Johnson.
Well, it makes his way over to the middle.
Walsh finds Wolf.
So many W's on this.
Oh, yeah, God.
Walker tries a little cheeky post throw onto Borley, but gives away 4 balls in the process.
3 balls on Walker, 2 I think of which find the target and doesn't manage to take the catch, so just Wagstaff left in for Leeds.
Yeah, he's got 4 balls to play with, but he's got 5 Nighthawks to clear off the court one way or another.
Despite Johnson's best attempts, Walsh is still in. Oh, what? Johnson disarmed, spoke too soon.
I get that ball back as well. Knocked up in the air by Borley. Mallows thinks better of going for the catch. That's tied.
So first set to Nighthawks, they'll go 2 points ahead.
Yeah, a few sporadic decisions from some of the Leeds ball holders, giving away a few too many 4-ball attacks. Norwich proving to be very clinical with them. Two to Nighthawks.
Quick starts, but Borley just getting there for Nighthawks, so 3 balls to Nighthawks who elect not to quick start.
Goshawk Dumbrell doing just enough to make sure the Borley doesn't win it particularly cleanly. Means that Norwich's particularly well-drilled quick start, which has served them so well in so many games, isn't put to good use there. Borley looking for Goshawk Dumbrell with the cross court.
3 balls to Leeds now, Garland to make the call. Oh, they're finding the Norwich player.
Great 2-ball attack onto Meaden.
3 balls again to Leeds.
Not Meaden, it's Finney. Apologies.
Nice step there by Mallows. 3 balls back to Nighthawks, who are now a player down. Blocked by Borley. 1 ball released by Johnson. No hits either way. Again, oh no, Goshawk Dumbrell this time with the cheeky single, but dealt with well by Nighthawks.
Plenty of fakes, trying to bait out any kind of pre-throws.
Yeah, I think quite cagey, I'd say, temperament-wise.
Yeah, teams focusing a lot of attention on ball holders as well. It's normally a fairly surefire sign of how teams are faring. I also had to secure a hit on the set, Leeds still with 6 players on court.
All right, well, that nearly hit us, so...
I've had enough balls thrown at me today, thank you very much, Dominic.
Yeah. No, so I mean, I perfectly valid. Wagstaff just got underneath it, sailed over the safety net. Single from Garland doesn't find Borley. 3 balls against Norwich.
Norwich have been very fluid with their positioning on court. Walsh seems to have been playing across all positions within the 6 throughout the course of the day. Here he is popping up in the middle.
Oh, great spin on that throw. Wagstaff ever so nearly had it, read it really well, but just popped out at the end. I think the balls with that curve on are so difficult to secure. Particularly
from a left-hander as well. Ball curving the other way to the way you normally kind of expect a natural release to happen. Does just enough to secure the hit on Wagstaff, although you wouldn't want to trust him to drop too many more of those.
Yep.
Brilliant pre-throw from Johnson, takes out Goshawk Dumbrell.
Leeds responds immediately with the hit. So we remain 4 on 4. Bit of chaos there with the balls.
Yeah,
but
Wolves doing well to secure that ball in no man's land. Stops Norwich from getting 4 and gives them 3 balls of their own.
Good dodge from Mallows. Holds his own hands just to say, yep, correct decision not to go for that catch, which it definitely was. 2 balls on Wolf.
Double counter, called off by Garland. And he's caught that, believe it or not.
I think we're going to a discussion.
I think it's immaterial in the end. I think Leeds take that set in any case. I think the initial call was that Garland managed to sneak that ball behind his own block to secure that catch. Ball was hit anyway, and Leeds were up in the set, so fairly immaterial in the end, in the grand scheme of things.
That does take us to 2-all.
Yeah, Leeds on the board. Mallows just beats out Goshawk Dumbrell to the middle. Haven't mentioned it before, but this is a slightly new look Nighthawks team from what we might have expected them to be. There's no Skinner for Nighthawks today, and there is no Needham. So yeah, only playing with 7, but also bereft of 2 of their classic starting 6.
Garland with a great hit there on Borley, nearly secured a bit, popped up off court. I didn't entirely see, I assume it was Johnson on Walker on the far side.
I think, yeah.
Oh, an amazing take from Wolf.
But Wolf managed to throw under his block. Yeah, it's a brilliant play from Wolf. Re-establishes that player advantage for his team. 3 balls now for Leeds. Walker uses one immediately to takes out Whitley, who's come on from the set. Who's just come on for the set. Ball in the crowd a little bit. 3 balls now for Norwich.
High pressure from Garland. Yep, Goshawk Dumbrell doing well to get over that. Pressure, but they'll hold for 3. Ball retrievers off to get the ball. Oh, single to Mallows. Great take. Borley's back on. You can see what Garland was going for, but great take there. Oh, nearly followed up by a take by Bull, but not quite today.
Yeah, some slightly awry accuracy on the singles from both teams, but.
But 1 for 1 there. Walker for
Finney. I think Nighthawks will be the favourite team after that. Still establishing a player up there. 3-2 rather than 4-3. 2 balls takes out Goshawk Dumbrell as well.
Strong shooting there, I think good decision making, no messing about, just 2 balls on target, finds the hit.
Here's Wagstaff left on his own.
Oh, good block there, going to the floor.
Yeah, good, clever singles from Norwich to try and while away as much time as possible, trying to give Wagstaff as few catching opportunities as possibly can. Walsh makes himself a real target.
Blocks as he ducks to the floor though. It was a bit of his signature style, just pancaking down onto his knees. Yeah, Wagstaff searching again. Oh! Great effort to get back on his feet. I think he'd have to be about 9 foot tall to make that one. But yeah, good showing from Leeds. So we go 4-2 to Nighthawks at this point. But I think it's still very much anyone's game.
Yeah, it's been fairly close. Leeds been doing a lot of damage. I think that they've dropped a few catches that I probably expect them to take more often than not. Wagstaff and Bull in that set.
Garland really selling those fakes.
In the position to take these catches, but not quite this time around.
Good job blocked by Whiteley. Three balls to Nighthawks. Even on players currently. Single from Nighthawks. Didn't look overly pleased with that. I think it came a little short of what he was after. Three balls to Leeds. Big single from Gossaw Dunbrell, blocked by Johnson. Ball is on the other court, so we'll just wait for that to get thrown back. There we go. Three balls to Nighthawks.
Thrown back with some force as well.
Yeah.
I think you'd love to see. Cross-court attempt from Johnson onto Garland. Post attempt from Gossaw Dunbrell. Both teams again focusing a lot of attention on ball holders thus far. Until then, Walsh looking for Wolf. Wolf is thoroughly unfazed by it.
Garland calling with three balls from Leeds. Two balls
and I think
Borley.
that's two hits.
Two hits called, comes off Borley's lower leg onto Finney.
Borley both gone.
Big switch for Leeds, now two players up. Can they hold that advantage? Whiteley doesn't find the hit.
It's so much so that he's been called out for an invalid attempt.
That's unfortunate.
Look at the little trajectory of that one. Not a way anyone ever likes to go out. Good honesty from Johnson. Gets put on the shoulder by Walker.
Yeah, first block was successful and the second one wasn't. Leeds need to hold this advantage. We're still early on in the game. They don't need to rush. Blocked by Wolf.
No, he's been
fingers.
Good honesty from both teams being shown here. Then quite a lot of the rest haven't called, but players more than happy to walk off for it. This sport is very much built on trust and honesty, and being exemplified by two very good teams here.
Yeah, so 5 on 2. Leeds put two balls on but don't find the hit. The reply is unsuccessful as well, so we're resetting with 2 balls to Leeds and 3 balls to Nighthawks, who will look to make a play here.
Yeah, probably a good countering opportunity for Leeds if they wish to take it. 2 balls take out ball. Hasn't really found his mojo so far this game.
I think he's looking for those catches, which we know he's capable of, but they haven't been sticking just quite yet.
4 balls open for Leeds. Free throw from Walsh, doesn't find the mark of Wagstaff. All subsequent replies are all missing.
Gossaw Dunbrell does well there. Wagstaff on the floor left him quite vulnerable. But,
I think Gossaw Dunbrell's gone. Do you have 5 balls though for Leeds? Too little, too late, unfortunately. For the hit on Gossaw Dunbrell's too much. Not quite there. Leeds draw level again, it's 4 apiece. Probably one of the more convincing wins of sets, with Leeds being 6-2 up to only win at 3-2, potentially not quite so much. But they did take a very commanding lead in that set and hoping to build on it here. Good shot from Finney. Good shot from Garland as well, thrown through Walsh's block.
Is it that immediate reply from Leeds? Leeds 5 all on players. Big fake from Wolf.
Nighthawks paying a lot of respect to Wolf on that side. Possessing a particularly fast throw and fast attacking up court is a very strong running counterer. Norwich very happy to either throw single balls at him or continue to hold opposite him to limit his countering opportunities. Johnson doing the former to great aplomb there, throwing through his block.
All balls released by Leeds, and Nighthawks have enough about them to pick that ball off as it runs forward. Well done, Johnson there. Yeah, 5 balls to Nighthawks.
A little bit of ill discipline from Garland. Might come back to bite Leeds. Yeah, 4 balls takes out ball. Garland trades himself with Borley, which you can tell by the reaction from both players is one that Borley is much happier with than Garland.
And there's a ricochet catch as well, so actually, well worth taking Borley out. Oh, but Wolf has made a huge take there.
No, I think he's hit by 2. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Didn't quite secure it straight away, so Didn't quite secure it straight away, so the group throwing from Norwich was good enough to be called hit first. So that's the end of the half, I believe.
So another quick start, but Borley's done well to get ahead of Dodgeball there.
Yep, those subs have indeed come on. Breen and Hamilton Milburn entering the fray for Leeds. Block up in the air from Walsh.
Yeah, bit big, no catches from Nighthawks, and luckily no one threw themselves off court to try and achieve it.
Breen tested out immediately. Does well to avoid the throw from Finney.
Oh, unlucky. Good, I mean, well read by Walker. Finney trying to take it at his hip, but the ball just spins out of his hands before he can secure it. And similarly,
yeah, Johnson does likewise, takes out Wagstaff. Big movements from the former Bulls of Steel man, but can't quite get away from it.
The second the post throw from Borley does find Walker, tested by the pre-throw from Johnson. Oh, and they found
Garland
Borley.
pulls the trigger on throwing away the fourth ball, but does get his reward in seeing Borley exit the court. Ball boys though in the hands of Norwich. Some slightly staggered throwing from Whitley and Walsh, but
Breen doing his job, getting out of the way.
Commentator's curse, not coming in clutch just yet. That is outrageous from Johnson.
Yeah, you just thought, oh, he's done well to dodge the first one, but the second one's going to hit him in the knee, and he just held on to it.
Brilliant works. Some particularly good hands from the former Leicester man.
Yeah, good dodge there by Finney, block there by Finney, sorry. So 3 balls to Leeds and just 3 players.
Change the complexion of this set a little bit, that's that.
Oh, and it's catching clearly.
He's just been outdone a little bit by Durban.
Yeah.
He's already done the hard work in getting his body out the way, but decides that the ball is plenty catchable enough. He just leaves his hands dangling to scoop up that ball. Excellent work.
I mean, you love to see it. Potentially slightly frustrating as a coach, as that is not at all how you're supposed to take these things.
Very much so. You can't argue with the results. 4 balls takes out Breen.
He nearly, had he had the luck of the Nighthawks lads in the last couple of minutes, he nearly took that ball against his knees, but didn't quite manage to. Tucked up in the air.
Garland left on his own. He's got 4 balls to play with. Especially now after Walsh spins off that post throw.
Yeah, I think Nighthawks playing the game. They want to keep Garland throwing and tire him out, which means they're heavily reliant on their own accuracy. So we'll see how that plays out.
You can just tell by Borley's lack of interest in any type of kind of counter.
Finney does well to get over that. Good aggressive throwing. Yeah, and then with 3 balls, finish the set. Well done to Nighthawks.
Yeah, brilliant timing and brilliant tracking from those 3. Good movements from Garland, but all 3 balls find their mark. Some exhibition stuff from Nighthawks in that set. It does put them 8-4 up.
That it does. At half time on the other court, it's now 5-7 in favour of Virtue, so that's getting increasingly interesting. Oh, big block. Big block by Garland, called by the line ref with best line of sight. Made an excellent noise though.
Yeah, I think it was ball, floor and body in some order, but floor first I think was the general consensus. That one,
however, was elbow.
Brilliant post throw, brilliant cross court from Borley. Durban doing very well to take out the attention of Dodgeball, and then he's a sitting duck for Borley's post throw. The cover in the middle from Finney is equally good to protect him from Garland's response.
Wagstaff on the floor.
He's taking,
catch it out.
That was after giving Nighthawks catching all the plaudits. Wagstaff showing exactly what he's about as well. Gets the thumbs up from Johnson as he exits the court. 4 balls for Nighthawks though. It's 2 different targets. Not the best use of possession.
Yep. And that catch, of course, Dodgeball straight back in.
Yeah, a real wealth of experience that he boasts. Does an awful lot of controlling on that right wing for Leeds. 5 apiece here. 2 balls invested on Durban, no hit called.
A great jump there from Dodgeball. Garland putting pressure on, but he's going to reset with 3.
Clever dodging from Dodgeball as well. Feigns to go low and then springs up to the air as high as he can.
Yep.
Puts the balls too far behind.
Finney victim of his own dodge, unfortunately.
But also gets out of the way of the court, falls over the back line.
Huge movement though.
It needed to be to get out of the way of that single.
Big block by Bawley. Walsh is on the floor. No one knows what's going on.
I think that was a block into the ground. And he thought it might have been a live ball, so he went helpful over for the catch for no reason, unfortunately for him.
Difficult when
Bawley takes out Walker.
Oh, shot from Walker takes out Durbin. No, sorry, not from Walker, from Garland.
Three balls takes out Green.
He was looking for that catch, like Whiteley was. Very good. No, it is Whitley, isn't it? Because the L's in the wrong place. Apologies all.
Potentially.
Yeah, Bawley's pressuring up. The ball retriever not quite fast enough, but that won't matter too much.
I don't think they'll be too displeased with having 2 balls here. They have a good counting opportunity. 2 balls takes out Whitley.
Oh, 1 ball from Bawley at Hamilton Milburn, but doesn't find a target. Good control from Johnson.
Still one up,
and time runs out.
Good discipline from Nighthawks to not get caught up in the chaos and amongst all that.
High fives all round between Johnson and Wagstaff. You've got to appreciate a ridiculous take when you see one.
Yeah, indeed. From the sublime to the ridiculous, frankly. But anyway, Leeds calling a timeout. It's 10-4. There should be enough time for 3 sets at the very least. Leeds needs to start winning them.
Yeah, we've got about just over 8 minutes to go. So there's plenty of time to do stuff. 3 sets in it. Apologies,
there'll be at least 3. So Nighthawks know they need to win at least one of these following sets, or at least draw one of these following sets. Yeah, as it stands, Nighthawks very much in the driver's seat, having won those 2 sets out the gate at half time. Yeah, after saying that Leeds had a few more gears to go into with the catching, I think it's Norwich that have really put the blasters on that front, secured them an awful lot of set points throughout.
Yeah, no, I think, and it's been an excellent display. There's been plenty happening, and we're starting to see those catches really come in clutch.
Looks like Nighthawks are going to make a sub within this time out as well. It looks like Mallows is coming on for Bawley.
Yeah, I just think
it's a brave call. I think Bawley's done an awful lot doing an awful lot of damage on that right-hand side. But you got to keep your players fresh, keep them doing the damage. Especially,
you've seen how good the catching can be. So if you're putting a big arm on an empty target to go for that single ball hit, you need to make sure you're throwing your best.
Yeah, absolutely. So Johnson sees himself moving out to the right-hand side, at least for the very start of this game. Walsh and Durbin taking up the left wing in his absence. No change on the Leeds side, not as yet. Bull and Wolf both off for the foreseeable.
You wonder whether Leeds are taking a decision that they're just subbing like a half each.
Yeah,
which is quite a common tactic.
Yeah, especially with 8 players, it guarantees sort of equal playing time throughout the day. I think they wouldn't mind Wolf's arm for some of this. 2 balls takes out Johnson. An early commitment from Leeds to throw those 2 balls in. They are rewarded for the hit, but they do need to have some work left to do.
Massive dodge from Garland, gets over the top of both those balls, considering,
subsequently plays himself into a bit of trouble.
Durbin takes a good hit, but then Dodgeball straight back on Whitley.
Walker then goes up to punish 1 too many times and gives Nighthawks 4 balls again. 2 balls onto Breen, 2 balls onto Dodgeball as well.
Catch made by Finney. A genuine opportunity seen there by Walker, but the ball was just slightly too high.
Yeah, you can't begrudge him for going for that with knowing that they can't really afford to rest on their laurels and need to start taking some risks.
Yeah.
They've really used all their lifelines so far this game.
Breen frustrated to be hit out there. Spin ball from Wagstaff.
I think that's given us 2 hits, has it?
Just the one, I think. Finney's foot and then the floor. horrendous to watch coming in, though.
It does the trick. Can't argue with results. Catch from Wagstaff takes out Walsh.
Yeah, Mallow's taking no chances with those slightly loopy throws, just blocks it straight into the floor. Block from Wagstaff. Garland's got high pressure. Johnson sees him down. Big dodge by Johnson. 3-all. A draw here, it favours Nighthawks much more than it favours Leeds. So Leeds will be looking to hold on to the momentum they've gathered in this set and take this for the win. Oh, but not if Mallows does that.
Mallows.
Blimey.
Yeah. Mallows took a real risk in throwing away that fourth ball but leaves himself very vulnerable. But the throw goes straight down the gullet.
Yeah, Wagstaff found himself on the floor twice there. He managed to dodge both. Nighthawks now one player up.
Hit on Mallows from Hamilton Milburn.
Oh!
Cross court from Durban takes him out.
You'd have thought they'd have wanted slightly more coordination on those two.
I think it was a play 3, so Johnson's gone. But it's too little too late, unfortunately. Yeah, play 3 on that call from Nighthawks with the ball retriever having that fourth ball. Johnson not throwing it means that he's called out for 5 seconds, but to no detriment to the scoreline. 12-4 in favour of Nighthawks. Thanks to no small part to Mallows.
And with just under 5 minutes left, so that'd be 2 sets if we go to full time. It's looking increasingly unlikely that Leeds are going to be able to pull this back for the win. But whether they can pull this back for the set difference, of course, is something else entirely.
Yeah, I think playing 3 sets is definitely not out of the question here.
Good dodge by Breen.
Sets have been going.
Whitley's on the floor.
Pressure up from Garland forces Whitley back in all manners of the word. 2 balls takes out Durban.
You'd have thought he got over that, but I think he must have just clipped him.
Yeah, I think he just clipped the knee pad on the way through. Good laterals from Breen.
Oh, finds Garland though. Oh!
It's up. Breen looks at it, thinks better of it.
Yeah, blocked as well by Walker, which is difficult to see from this angle. 3 balls to Leeds, who are a player down. Or high ball on Finney, which I don't think he was expecting, but he dodges out the way.
There has actually been a sub for Leeds. Forgot to mention Ryan Wolf is now back on. James Wagstaff sees himself on ball retrieving duty.
Leeds find Finney on the second time of asking. Even Ryan Wolf taken out by Tom Walsh, I think. So we've been slightly distracted by a lot of noise from the other court, where it's currently 5-11 Virtue.
Yeah, Norwich find themselves with 4 balls again. Been a running theme for this game.
Yep, 2 balls straight at Walker. He tries to go for the catch, unfortunately he's unsuccessful.
Hamilton, Milburn and Breen left on their own. 2 balls looking for Mallows. Good lateral scout out the way. Does mean it's 4 balls in the hands of Norwich yet again this set. He
goes for the catch.
Throw plenty of them at Breen and enough to see him exit.
1 ball in the hands of Leeds, taken by Mallows. And there we are, with only 2.5 minutes, we reckon, left on the half. If Nighthawks can just see this out to the final set, that is a comfortable victory for them, and their march on towards Men's Super League continues.
Quick change for Norwich. So Johnson sees himself on ball retrieving duty. Ballie's back on that right wing. Yeah, the scoreline not in doubt anymore, and yeah, Norwich happy to kind of rotate as much as they like, really. Big movement from Borley, make sure that searching shot from Walker doesn't find him. You often find that as soon as a player gets on court from being a substitute, they often almost immediately test it out while they're still trying to get their eye in the game. Borley equal 2 on this occasion.
Oh, two balls on
block
Finney.
on Finney.
Oh, rest called. Hit called there. Leeds are 1 up.
Yeah, I think it's called blocks from some line refs and hit from the main ref, and hit is the eventual decision. Two balls looking for Breen, doesn't find him.
3 balls to Leeds. Big pre-throw on Dodgeball, doesn't find target, but immediate follow-up by Garland takes out Borley. Really good court awareness, I'd say, there from Leeds.
Yeah, indeed. Garland smelling blood and just taking the opportunity to take it. Nighthawks do get that 3rd ball back. They're gonna have the opportunity to play again.
Yeah, I have to say, regardless of the scoreline, I think Garland in particular has done so much good work controlling that Leeds wing. A block there. Oh, hit called.
Yeah, I think a little bit of deliberation on that. I think it hit his knee pad at some point. I don't know whether it was ball, floor, knee, or just ball and knee.
Durban does well to step over.
Leeds still boasting a player advantage in this set so far.
Big block from Dodgeball. Breen controlling that side of the wing to bring them 3 balls.
Yeah, plenty happy to set with 3 at this point. Might throw 2 here.
Oh, find Walsh.
Yeah. I think Leeds' conversion on 2-ball attacks throughout has been excellent so far this game. Which is interesting because they've been more than happy to invest 2 balls out of 3 a lot of the time.
Take by
Less
Whitley.
so from that time. Brilliantly worked by Whitley. He makes himself the opportunity for the catch by pre-throwing into the centre so that Wolf can't follow up with Walker, and that's enough for the set. Ends up in a tie.
Yep, and so now take it to 5-15 overall, and that is the game.